Hey. So today is a day that I did not expect to be coming so soon. It has officially been a full month since having my braces. And if you saw my last video, you saw that it was not so easy to talk and adjust. Clearly still again. If you saw my last video, I walked you through the process of my thoughts and opinions and research that I did before getting my braces and the process of what it was like receiving them and adjusting to them after a week. Thank the Lord that after about a week and a half, I finally was able to accept that we are committed and in this. But I did not expect today that I would be getting elastics put on my teeth, especially so soon. So I was finally comfortable with showing my face and talking to people. And even though there were still minor discomforts, pretty much just with pulling my lips over, thank God for wax that they give you, or even silicone to put on top of your tooth to smooth it out so your lips aren't constantly getting stuck. I noticed it most when I would smile. But today I went in just thinking, oh, we're getting our braces tightened, like, yes, we're moving. And then they were like, oh, by the way, we're putting elastics on your teeth today, so get ready. And as they did it, it felt like I was back to square one in a way, because I was like, how do I talk again? How do I eat? How do I do anything? So again, it is just an adjustment. And after the first time getting braces, that first week was probably one of the hardest weeks I had in a very long time for many reasons. It was physical, it was emotional, it was stressful and complicated to talk. And I had what felt like a lot of issues that I knew a lot of people experience with braces, but I couldn't really understand until I got them myself. So today we got the elastics put on. The orthodontist didn't really tell me how long they would be on, other than telling me that I would have to wear them for 24 hours a day pretty much, unless I am eating or brushing my teeth. Those are the only times I can take them off. But what it is doing is something great. Oh my God, it's still so weird. It's crazy, you guys. I was finally able to like look at myself and film, videos on Instagram and stuff and feel, a little normalish. And now it's crazy how your teeth and your face just learns to adapt to new things in your mouth, if you know what I'm saying. Braces, right? So if you can't tell, what this does is pretty much I have a misaligned bite. So like I said in my previous video, still so weird to talk. I'm gonna try not to be so self-conscious and conscious of it, because this is why we're filming, to help the people. But if you notice, in my previous video, I explained and even showed you how my bite is misaligned. I have a cross bite, I have an overbite, the whole shebang. So basically what these elastics do is, again, I'll show you. If I close my mouth, you see how it has a little bit of spacing. They also sit on top of each other. These go over the other teeth. So what basically this is gonna do is not only reposition my teeth, because that's the whole point of the braces, but align my bite more properly. So instead of having a closed smile on one side and more tooth showing, gummier, wider smile, longer smile on this side will have a more symmetrical smile. And previously, as I was adapting to just the braces, I noticed a lot of big changes, and that's one thing I didn't talk about in my last video because I wasn't really there yet as far as the process went. I believe I was only a week in. So the biggest thing that I noticed with now officially being a month into having my braces, pre-elastics, was my TMJ pain. So like I mentioned, and as some people may experience or have TMJ or notice even the benefits that braces do for you, other than just aligning your teeth and making them straighter, it took away so much pressure. I mainly had the pressure and discomfort and locking on the left side of my face. So after about 2 weeks, I started becoming more aware of like, wow, I'm not constantly massaging my jaw, or my ears aren't hurting. I'm not feeling that I need to pop them. And even feeling any cramping or discomfort in my neck, it felt like it was relieved. My eyesight, my face was feeling more even and symmetrical when I would close my mouth. Didn't feel like it took so much of a strain. So that was probably the best thing that I noticed so far, because it was less of a physical thing and more of just like, I guess, the emotional, the internal pain that I was experiencing. So that was the biggest thing for me. It's the TMJ relief for me. But now having these elastics on, I'm excited to see what the process is gonna be and how the small changes that I notice over the next month are going to affect me positively. I'm very excited. As you can see, just seeing this close, even like this, you see how it's closed on this side, a little or open on this side? I'm noticing my bite become more lined, but the only complaint I guess I'd have so far is that my bottom tooth, before I was pre-braces, I could bite my nails, I could tear things off, I could do it all. Pre-overbite, complications, and again, pre-braces, that's when I think I notice things the most, because I'm like, I can't bite my nails, my teeth just don't align with each other to like do anything. So what I did notice is that now my top teeth and bottom teeth, depending on if I eat something or if I pronounce something a certain way, which is still a little difficult for me, i.e. having elastics in my mouth ain't gonna help. But I noticed that my top teeth would hit my bottom teeth, and one of my bottom teeth is already cracked and there's like a little point that sticks out, but the whole cap came off months ago and I never got it fixed. This was also the second time it came off. So sometimes when my top teeth hit it, obviously I noticed that my bite is changing, because now they can actually sit on top of each other instead of going completely over them. But it does add this extra sensitivity. It's like eating something cold. It just gives you the chills, because you know that like, probably shouldn't have done that, or something might not be right. So that's something that I have to get fixed. But other than that, you guys, as hard as the first week was, and as much as this first week is not going to be any better, I'm so excited, because the smallest changes, obviously you see yourself every day, so you notice everything. Yeah, there are still moments to where I am so self-conscious, and again, I am so thankful that we are wearing masks, because sometimes talking to people, I'm like, I'm scared to laugh too much, or I don't want to smile too big because then my lips get stuck to my bracket. I like this. But I'm excited to see how my bite now closes, because apparently my bite was a little bit more open. So the whole point of the elastics is to push things back and align them more symmetrically. So that's a pro. Not that I feel any bit more attractive, but I know it's an adjustment period. The first week is always the hardest. And they also put, instead of having I don't even know how to describe this. So the wires that they put on, they had the wire going through, which is a tiny bit thicker. I feel like it's not as thick as I thought it would be in comparison to the first wire that was on for the first month, but they put these metal wires around the brackets as well and twisted them. And when I got these first done, they didn't do that at all. It was literally just the porcelain brackets and then the metal going through. There's clear elastics around them. Now there's metal wires tied. Let's see if you can see. No, I'm not trying to get any closer. But I am a little sad, mainly because next week is my birthday and I am going on a birthday trip with my friends and family. And I was just like, really? Really? I'm gonna be eating all the week like a pig. So I can't promise that this is gonna be the best week as far as being on my game with keeping these in the whole time. But I'm gonna try my best because I feel like my oral hygiene has been, we've been really trying here to clean our teeth properly, to brush after every meal. So that's a plus because it helps. You feel the food everywhere and everything. So I'm sure if you guys have braces or thinking about braces, your oral hygiene is going to be on point if you actually care about having things in your teeth. On top of it, what I did notice with having ceramic braces, and which I already knew about from watching other people's videos, is they stain hella easy, like a little too easy. I vape and I also drink, I don't want to say a lot of coffee, but I drink coffee. I also drink alcohol, and I noticed that they got instantly discolored. I'm gonna see if there's a difference because now that there's some metal wire around it instead of the elastic, so I'm gonna try to focus to see if there is that as much discoloration as there was when there was the clear elastics around each bracket. But what I'd suggest if you do have ceramic braces, or even if you're trying to brighten your smile with braces, which can be difficult, they don't suggest using actual teeth whitening products or even teeth whitening toothpaste. But what I have been doing is going the real old-fashioned way and using baking soda. So probably every other brush, mainly the ones in the morning or nighttime, because when I'm home it's the easiest for me, but I will add baking soda to my toothpaste. I use Sensodyne and I would add baking soda to it, and right away I noticed that it will help lift some of the discoloration that has been building up within the last month. So tip, it works. But I just wanted to check in and give you guys a little update on how it's going. It's still weird and I feel like a little kid with these elastics. And again, I expected this to be like 6 months in, way later down the line. But I guess the sooner the better, right? I'd rather have this now than next year. And we're wearing the elastics. Let's just get it over with. Again, they did not say how long I'd be having them on, so I don't know if it's for a full month or for the next 18. But I will keep you guys updated. It's not the worst. I do and will say that I do feel pressure. Right when I put them on, it almost feels like if someone's pulling your jaw, or if you've been clenching all day, just like that. I don't know. I felt like I need a I can't really open my mouth, but it felt like I needed to stretch my face and my jawline just to relieve some of that tension. I noticed that I felt it most in my cheekbone area and underneath my nose, and also slightly in my temples. So a little bit of pressure everywhere. Again, it is new. So like the braces, which I said were the worst week of a long time, like one of the worst weeks of life, I will say, probably top 10. I feel like if I could get through that, I could get through anything. This isn't one of those things to where you feel the pain the first day, like I did the braces, and it lasts for a week and only get worse. So I'm hoping that this is the worst of it, which isn't bad or isn't that bad, and that it only is up from here for the next week. Because once again, your girl is turning 30, and you know, we wanted to feel kind of cute. So I guess in the long run, by 32, we'll be at our prime real estate 30s vibes. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to check in. If you have any questions or thought that this video was helpful, thumbs up, share it. Here we are. Also, these things are not that easy to put on. I know it comes with the little hook in the elastic band bag that they give you to do this every time. I just had some pasta after getting back from my orthodontist visit. So I use the same bands that they gave me. What I did was I had some, what do you call those? Like little tools, like a little dental toolkit. So after attempting this with my fingers for about 20 minutes, I was like, wait a minute, let's use something sharp and thin. So it's almost doubled on each side. You could kind of see. See that? That's how they put it on. I thought only once would be too loose. I used that. Still not the easiest, but like everything else, practice makes perfect. So checking in. Hope this was helpful. I'm still waiting for my bottom teeth to not be so visible. I thought that was gonna be something that might happen. I feel like if anything, they're like going too in. But I guess, what do I want them to go in or out? I don't know. They just seem so gummy at the bottom. Like that, you know? But I will keep you guys updated. Sometimes I talk to myself more than I'm talking to you guys. Oh my God. Stop. It's like, what else? Liquid diet for me till further notice. Anyway, you guys, I hope this was helpful. Good luck if you are in the process of getting elastic bands. And if you don't need them, baby, props to you, because I envy you. But I hope your braces process is going well. And if you haven't started the journey yet or doing some research for your future journey with braces, wish you the best of luck. All I can say is watch as many videos from dentists, orthodontists, surgeons, oral surgeons specifically, other people who have posted videos and their own personal experiences, and find the one that's related most to you. Taking all the information, but what I found helpful was finding people with similar bites, reviewing their experience with braces. And it helps me every time I even go to film a video too, because I have a little bit more information before getting anything new done, and even after, of how to maintain it and what to expect. So I hope this is one of those videos for you guys. See you next month.